Iran, who's truly a nation of great terror and power. Look what happened.
Trump made a statement about Iran, and that is very fascinating. That's why I said I'm going to show the video, so you're going to watch. You understand the way the war between Israel and Iran is going. You understand, because the US is backing Israel. Trump did not expect that to go to this extent. Honestly, Trump did not expect it. Now, before I go any further, in case you are asking which side am I, if I'm in the side of US or Israel, or I'm in the side of Iran, the truth of the matter, I am not in the side of Iran. Neither am I in the side of US and Israel. I am in the side of humanity, and I will always be in the side of humanity anytime, any day. That is, when you are in the side of humanity, you can, when US is wrong, you can say US is wrong, and when Iran is wrong, you can say Iran is wrong. But when you are in the side of US or in the side of Iran, any side that is wrong, you cannot see the truth. That is one thing you need to know. Me, I'm in the side of humanity, and I will always be in the side of humanity. You understand? In this war that is going on, there were so many aspects that Iran was wrong, and there were still other aspects that the US also were also wrong. You understand, in solving the issue. Why did I say in this aspect Iran was wrong? Because when you go through the war, you will see that for a long time, Iran has declared death to America and death to Israel. That is a threat. You understand? They have incited anger and hatred and propaganda against the US and against Israel. And also, you will see where Israel and also the US played a role to bring out a lot of violence. You understand? A lot of destructions and a lot of violence. You understand? That are not really necessary. But however, no matter what is going on, however, there was a statement that Donald Trump made. That is the reason I'm doing this particular video, so that you watch. Like I said, I stand in the part of humanity. I don't stand in the part of war. You understand? But the statement he made about Iran, you understand, that is what I want to play. You get it? And so many people have this concept that Iran is filled with terrorists. They sponsor terrorism. In Iran, there are terrorist camps. There are people who sponsor terrorism, but not everybody in Iran. Not everybody. There are so good people in Iran. That's the truth. Most of the time, even in Israel, you would think that Israel is just fighting everybody. It's not everybody in Israel that likes where they are fighting everybody. Most of the time, it's just the government in Israel and the government in Iran. You understand? You understand? The government in any other country in Middle East or in the US. It is their government that fights, not the people. The people are just on their own. You understand? And the government will start fighting. It's all about political interest. If you know about politics, this has nothing to do with a religious war. It's just about political interest. You understand? That is what is going on. But however, I want you to watch the video where Trump made a statement about Iran. He didn't expect the war to go in the direction it is going. You understand? Just watch the video.
Iran, who's truly a nation of great terror and power. Look what happened. In the last 2 weeks, they weren't supposed to go after all these other countries in the Middle East. Those missiles were set to go after them. So they hit Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Kuwait. Nobody expected that. We were shocked. And the other one, they fought back. They could have yielded. But think of it, if we weren't around, they had tremendous power. They had thousands of missiles, most of which we've terminated. They had thousands of drones. They were making drones and missiles all over the place. We've knocked out most of those factories. I mean, now they're sending out 2 or 3 missiles. Now, they've still got some. They might have 8% left. But mostly they've been eliminated. They've been terminated by what we did and what Israel did too.
You just watch what Trump said about Iran, how he didn't expect what is happening now to happen, because what he saw that is just a small war that they will just do and it will be over. Meanwhile, these people have been training. You understand? I've been training. But you know the way war is. We hope for peace anyway. We hope that there be a reconciliation between the two sides, because at the end of the day, there have to be a reconciliation. The truth of the matter is that war did not start today. The war has been happening for ancient times. You understand? When you go through history, you discover that war has always been happening. You hear of First World War, Second World War. Currently now, Russia is having issue with Ukraine. You understand? Afghanistan is having issue. Pakistan is having issue. They are all fighting. But the truth of the matter is that at the end of the day, after the issue, no matter the issue, they will still come in agreement. They will be at a point where both parties will advise themselves and say, come, let's see, we have to settle. And they will have to draw some agreement, you understand, between themselves. I just say, let me show you the video of what Trump said, the speech he made about Iran, what he was expecting, and he didn't know that these people has military might to some extent, you understand. So I don't know, what do you think? Just drop it in the comment section. If you have an opposing opinion, you can still drop it in the comment section.
Subscribe to Onika Jesus Boy YouTube channel.